Hello, everyone, and welcome to the program. It's a bright Monday morning here in the city of Lagos, Nigeria's economic and financial epicenter. I am Boss Cinema with Business Morning, and we're starting this week together here on Channels Television, Nigeria's news leader. Welcome our viewers here in Nigeria and around the world, and of course, Nigerians welcomed the President, Muhammadu Buhari, back in the country over the weekend. And that was the big news, and it's the big story on the street as we speak. And of course, over the weekend, the social media is really heavy on the news wires about what Nigerians think and what analyst community think about the return of the president to the country after about 105 days on medical leave in the United Kingdom. Let's get started. The president today gave a very short one-page statement, about 15 paragraphs, very short. And this is part of what he says, the part that we're really thinking of as far as the business world is concerned. I mind everybody's business. And this is what the president says in part. He said every Nigerian has the right to live and pursue his business anywhere in Nigeria without let or hindrance. Of course, that statement, according to Mr. President, relates to those who are making calls, what is now called hate speech. There are some sections of Nigeria should leave other parts of the country within some specified dates on the calendar this year. Now, the president says every Nigerian and every one of us has the right to do our business wherever we want. Later in the very few-minute speech, the president went to say that our collective interest now is to achieve petty differences and come together to face common challenges, three of them in particular: economic security, political evolution and integration, and the third one, lasting peace among all Nigerians. We're going to talk about Nigeria's national economic security later with analysts here in the studios. You need to stick around over the next 1 hour here on the program. Meantime, the news wire is all over the president's return, and everyone is giving permutations on what to expect. Now, the chief executive officer and the CNC is back on the seat, and this is part of what Bloomberg reports this yesterday, and that is all over this morning. One of the analysts at Eurasia, senior Africa analyst at Eurasia Group, this is what she told Bloomberg in an email. He says President Buhari's return probably won't have much impact on policy making or the nation's economy, which has seen the currency or the naira weakened by 13% this year. That's what this analysts say about the president's return, and says it may have not much impact on policy making or the nation's economy. We're going to look at that also this morning, if the markets and economy think that the president's return will have or will not have much impact. Today, the Statistics Bureau, we call it the National Bureau of Statistics, unveils a new robust database on Nigerian trade. For those of you who are in Nigeria's foreign trade and you want to track Nigeria's trade in the database and want to check by products, by whatever, you can go on the platform of the National Bureau of Statistics and check these things out. What did the Statistician General, Dr. Emekale, has to say about this? This is what he says on his Twitter account at SG Yemikale, and he says that the new trade database to be published 20th of August 2017 will allow users query imports and exports by products, by year, by country, and by continent. That's what the database will show you if you log on there and you find all of that. It's one of the latest addition to NBS basket of database that Nigerians and investors and those in the export-import business will need to do business with Nigeria. That's very key, and that is being unveiled today. Now everyone is taking a look at that from the Bureau of Statistics. How did the Nigerian economy fare in the month of August? Of course, we're just we're just in the month. We're now effectively in the third week of the new month. We have got friends with this data on a monthly basis called the SMI, called the Sales Managers Index, one of the critical economic indicators if you're reading any economy. If you do the PMI, there you need to understand and know what the SMI is also about. This is from the World Economics news release over the weekend. And it's titled Nigerian Economic Growth Accelerates in the Month of August. headline sales managers index. That's what you're looking at there. And you can see the chart there, a little bit faint, but you can see from 50, 30, 50, 60, 70, and 90. You can see the right column there, whether it's going growth or is decline. Look at the base, there is 50. Anything below 50 puts you in the water. The headline sales managers index was a reading increase to 62.4 for Nigeria this month. That's what that's a chart shows, and you can see it's from August 2013 to August 2017, a 7-year period track, and you can see where the country came down in 2015. Then in 2016 we fell slightly below the water. Then we start creeping our way back up now, 62.4 this month. Take it away and show us the business confidence index, and it tells you where the index confidence in the Nigerian economy was coming from. Look at the top high of 90, almost 100 in the year 2013 August, and look at how we've done a bit of a zigzag all the way down in 2015 to 2016. Of course, we know the story. The economy went into a recession. Then we now seems to be zipping our way up a little bit on that reading. So we see some little gentle growth on business confidence as well. Then you go to the market growth index, and that's where we haven't really seen something a little bit. The index reflects the sustained recovery from recession since the second quarter of October. That's what this analyst at World Economics, Ed Jones, and the rest of his team pushed out. The market growth index would show you that the index, in terms of market growth, look at where we were at about 70 reading, a little bit below that in August of 2013. Then we're down, we're up a little bit in August 2014. 2015 was a very sharp decline. We tried to stay afloat the 50 benchmark, that line in the middle. Then we fell back very sharply, precipitously down to around 35 reading in 2016, August 2016 there to December of last year. Then we started